My name's Randy Joy. I'm one of the lead instructors with the Ridesmart Motorcycle School. And I'm a level 1 instructor, which level 1 means people that are new to the track or new to riding. We have a lot of riders that come in. They've ridden on the street, but maybe they don't quite feel safe. They want to be able to really see what their machines can do. And another thing, they really want to see what their machine can do in an emergency situation when they reach it on the street. And have something go wrong on the street, you only got one chance to fix it. On the track, you can come out here and learn the habits that you need to know in order to fix those emergency situations. In class today, in fact, I was talking about, when you go into a corner too hot on the street, what's your options? Your options to run off. You don't know what to do. You panic, you run off. Whereas on the track, you learn, my bike can do this. My bike can do this kind of lean angle. And so as a result, when it happens on the street, you know what to do. And you go sailing right on through, and then later, woo, I'm sure glad I went to the track and learned how to do that. So that's an important thing. That's why we're not teaching you how to race. We're not teaching you techniques like that. Sure, you'll learn that, and as you progress in our school to different levels, you'll learn more and more techniques that are applicable on the track only. But the level 1, we really gear that towards the safety aspect and the crossover to the techniques that you learn on the street.
When they first hear about Ridesmart and they first hear that we do our school on the track, they still think, they associate a track just with racing. Mm-hmm. And it's real hard for them to get that association out of their head. What would you say to someone like that? Let's say somebody that's watching this and sees what we're doing is interesting, but that they're really kind of afraid that they're going to get hurt.
One of the things I'd ask them, what kind of bike do they ride? People that ride a sport bike, for instance, they're probably like, oh yeah, I want to come out to the track and really run it. They think, but I don't want to come out, I'm afraid I'm going to crash my bike. Mm-hmm. And we tell them, well, the level 1, the techniques and things we're teaching you, the chances of a crash are really kind of minimal as long as you're following the rules and you're following what the instructors tell you to do. And if you do that, the chances of a crash are pretty slim. In level 1 today, for instance, this is how many crashes we had.
What about level 2?
0. Level 2, 0
what
crashes.
About level 3?
Level 3, 0 crashes.
And we're here almost 5 o'clock.
We were here, it's nearly 5 o'clock. We started at 9 this morning. So teaching the techniques for safe riding, even at fast speeds, you can do it safely. And then a lot of times people say, well, I've got a gold wing. What can I possibly learn? You can still, a motorcycle's a motorcycle. You can still learn turning techniques. You can learn emergency stopping techniques. You can learn better ways to brake, safer ways to brake, safer ways to corner, so that in that emergency situation, you'll be able to react accordingly. I have had students, I've had people on gold wings, I've had people riding 2-up, they're with a passenger, because a lot of people ride with passengers. They want to know, how do I handle an emergency with a passenger? I've had people on cruisers, Harleys. And I tell you, there's nothing like it when you got a guy on a gold wing with the American flags flapping and he goes by a kid on a sport bike.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, how come he's going so fast? It really shows. It doesn't matter what kind of bike you're on. If you're on a motorcycle, the schools we teach, we do it on a track because a track's a controlled environment. We couldn't teach this on the street.